October is going to be a month with immense inner growth and transformation, with the key theme being that you're being reborn into that new you. Now, this rebirth period actually got kickstarted with the recent fall equinox, and it will continue on throughout the entire month of October. So by the end of October, you will re-emerge as that new you. Think of it like that phoenix is rising. So a lot of amazing things are going to happen this month. And in this video, I want to share with you some of the key things I would like for you to know to really make the most out of this energetic period that we're in right now. And also the key dates that you should be aware of as well. So you really can work the energy to your favor. And you may be at a point right now where you're actually sick and tired of all the growth and transformation, because this year has been quite intense in many ways. And even we just came out of Mercury retrograde season, so there's a lot that has been happening, and I'm pretty sure you hearing me saying that your rebirth is going to continue and there's a lot of transformation, you may feel a little frustrated about it, but let me assure you that even though you may be going through more transformation, more inner growth, it is to your highest and greatest good. So let me share with you, let me start out with the key dates so you can put them on your calendar, because they're really important for you to really take time out to tune into the energies. So let me start out with the key dates for this month. The first date I would like for you to be aware of and maybe even put on your calendar is October the 14th. October the 14th actually brings a double whammy, because we have the new moon that day and also the first eclipse of the season as well. We have the solar eclipse. Now, there are going to be videos, by the way, for each of these dates that I'm sharing with you here, but the new moon is going to be all about the falling away of the old and outdated. So you're being assisted to really shedding all the layers, letting go of all that old stuff. Then the solar eclipse will then assist you with an internal ripple for greater awakening and an elevation of consciousness. So you're basically being assisted on two levels. First, you're releasing it, and then also that inner activation, that inner awakening, that raising in consciousness. So that's October the 14th. And then October the 28th is the full moon, and also the October the 28th or 29th is also then the partial lunar eclipse, which brings the closing of the eclipse gateway. So depending on where you're at, it may be on the 28th or 29th. So here, the 28th is the full moon, which brings a deep inner release. So a lot of chapters are closing in order for new ones to open up. And then the partial lunar eclipse, which is really the closing of the eclipse gateway, brings the energy of endings and completion. So this is actually when your rebirth period actually then comes to completion. So the rebirth really got kickstarted with the fall equinox, and it comes to completion with the partial lunar eclipse at the end of October. So throughout the entire month, there's a lot of energetics that are really assisting you in that healing, the releasing, the letting go. And I'm about to share with you the key things that I want you to know about this month and the key energies, but I really want to invite you, put those dates on your calendar, because I want to invite you to really take time out, especially on or around those dates, to really work the energy, because that will be really to your highest and greatest good when you're working the energies on those days, because it can be quite taxing to your energetic body, your physical body as well, because the energies are really running high. So mark your calendar for those dates so you can really take some time out to work the energies. And for each of those cosmic events, there will be videos coming out as well. So be sure, if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever those videos are coming out, because then I share with you also more about, key things to know about these dates. And also there are going to be eclipse activations coming out as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But let me share with you the key things to know about October so you really can know what to expect of this month. So the first thing I would like for you to know is that your rebirth continues. Like I just mentioned, it got kickstarted with the fall equinox, and it will continue throughout the entire month. And even though you may say rebirth, it doesn't sound very good, and if maybe you're already kind of worried of how this month is going to go, the more you can work the energy, the better this will be. Yes, rebirth is not sounding very good, and you are going through a lot of shifts and a lot of releasing this month as well. So there's a lot coming up for you this month that you're meant to release, that you're meant to let go of in order to be reborn. But this is not to be worried about or even scared about, because it is truly to your highest and greatest good. So you will see a lot of shifts are happening internally and externally, and it's all to your highest and greatest good, because we are moving into this new earth template. So everything that is happening now for the rest of the year is really to assist us. So yes, it's not always comfortable having to go through these things, but just know that it is to your highest and greatest good, because it will assist you in really aligning yourself to the new earth template that you're simply not ready to align yourself with yet, because there's so much that still needs to be released and healed and let go of. And you do need to go through this whole rebirth period to really align yourself to the new earth template. And also you're realigning yourself to your soul's highest template as well. So just know that this month is really assisting you in doing so. Then the second thing I want you to know about is, and this may not feel so comfortable to you, is the purge is going to continue. So you're going to purge a lot this month as well. There's going to be a lot of releasing, a lot of letting go of, a lot of shedding. You may not even let go of certain things that you have held on to for a very long time. And just that separation to that can cause you to feel uncomfortable as well. Because if something comes to completion, whether it's certain relationships, situations, or circumstance, or anything like that, well, if it's been around for a very long time, you may feel a little uncomfortable of letting it go. But if the time has come for it to be resolved, for whatever it is that you have been holding on to, for it to leave your life, you don't want to hold on to, because and here I want to caution you, the more you resist the stuff coming up, things are wanting to release and let go of, the more you resist that change, that growth, that transformation, the harder it will be. So you may have days where all of a sudden you have all kind of emotions coming up and things coming up from the past that you thought you had dealt with already. Just work the energy on a day-to-day basis. And here, doing shadow work would be ideal to really working with those shadow aspects that are come to the forefront now this month, because it will assist you. And yes, it's not comfortable having to deal with it, especially if you've already gone through a lot of healing and releasing and just stuff coming up throughout this year. Believe me, I know exactly what you're going through. There has been times when I was just said, I quit, I'm done with this, I don't want to do this no more. But then still, as we're going through this, when you come out at the other end, every time you're going through a growth period, that yes, when you're in the middle of it, it's not comfortable. It's very, very painful and uncomfortable and challenging. But when you come out at the other end, you're looking back like, oh my God, I've made it. I am a more awakened person now. I have grown so much that yes, it wasn't good, but still I came out at the other end more awakened, more empowered version of me. So just know that the more you resist whatever wants to come up, because it's coming up whether you want it or not. We're being assisted energetically to release, to let go, to shed the layers, to align ourselves to the new earth template. But in order to do so, we got to let go of all the stuff that we have been holding on to. So it's going to come up whether you want it or not. But what you can do to make this transition easier is work the energy. Don't resist what comes up, but do your work. Whenever something comes up, instead of being upset about it, lean into it, but detach from the emotions. Like, look at it from a different point of view. Like, okay, what is this trying to tell me here? Where else is this showing up? What am I meant to learn from this? Am I now ready to let this go? Because sometimes things are just coming up for your awareness. And then you can make a choice. Say, I don't want this no more. I'm going to let that go. Then you can do something, whether it's healing, releasing, whatever it is that you feel called to do. Like I said, shadow work would be ideal if you do some shadow work this month, because it will assist you in really uncovering what is deep beneath the surface that is asking to be released and let go of. So just know that this month, there's going to be a lot of purging, a lot of releasing, a lot of letting go. But the more you work the energy, the more you actually lean into it instead of resisting it, the easier it will be. And just know that even though it's not going to feel good in the moment, but it is truly to your highest and greatest good. Then the third thing I want you to know is that as you're letting go, you're actually making room for something new, for new experiences, new opportunities, and new way to make itself known to you as well. So you may then receive insights. As you're releasing and letting go, it will then basically be replaced by the new insights, the new ways, the opportunities, the new things, because in order to allow something new to come in, well, something old needs to go first, right? So just know that this month you will also receive a lot of insights and new opportunities that will really help you up level as well, or just elevate your life. Now here, this could actually be something completely different than what you have thought you would be doing or what you have been focusing on. Maybe you're getting a completely different kind of path that is being presented to you. Whatever it is, go with it. Or your current path may just evolve and you're being given the insights into what that next level is, because us light workers and healers and psychics and spiritual mentors and teachers, we are the way showers. We're like the forerunners for all of those people that are still somewhat asleep. They're going through this awakening too, but you're just further along. And then it's up to you to then assist others. So you will then receive insights into what is that next greater path for you. Maybe you're feeling guided to then start a business or change careers or change your path or just up level what you have been doing, really evolve what you have been doing, how you have been showing up. Maybe you feel called to start a YouTube channel and share your message in that way. Whatever it is, you will receive insights this month that will really see you up level or elevate your path. And whatever it is, even if it's something you never thought you would actually be doing or that you never even really put much thought into it, go with it. If it feels right, you will know deep down that this is it. Even though it makes no sense and that was not planned whatsoever, just go with what comes up. As long as it feels right, you have the deep inner knowing that, yep, that is it. Go with it. Even if it's something completely different, it's okay. This will help you align to your soul's highest path. Just go with it. Don't resist it. Go with whatever insights you're getting. Then the fourth thing I would like for you to know is that all that is happening this month is actually setting the stage for a more prosperous, fulfilling, joyful, abundant, and aligned future. So we're really in an exciting time. Yes, it's not always comfortable with what we're going through, but as we're really moving into this new earth template, these new energies, especially 2024, that's when things really then start to accelerate. Right now, this year, the rest of 2023 is really that preparation time. We're being prepared internally, externally, energetically, spiritually, mentally, and on all levels to be in alignment to that new earth template. If we're not doing our work right now, we're not an energetic match to that new earth template, and that caused a lot of problems as well. That's why it's so important that right now you do your work, because there are going to be many people, they're resisting this new earth template, moving forward next year, and they will need help because they don't understand. They don't know what's going on. They don't have someone that teaches them, or maybe they just haven't been open to it. It's us here. We're doing the work now so we can assist others who then need our help later down the line. But just do your work. It will really set the stage for that more uplifted, more aligned, more prosperous and abundant, joyful, fulfilling future that you desire. But it's about doing the work right now so you're then ready when that time comes, which is very, very close. But just know the more you resist this change, this transformation, this letting go, the purging, all that is coming up, the harder it will be. So go with whatever comes up. Go with the flow. Allow yourself to really work the energy, because that will then really assist you to prepare yourself for that better future, that more aligned future moving forward. Because like I said, everything that's happening right now until the end of the year is really setting that stage for that new earth template. So it's truly an exciting time that we're in, because so much is unfolding, so much is changing, so much is shifting, so much is up leveling as well. So just be open to it. Allow yourself to be guided and led with whatever is coming up. Then the fifth thing I would like for you to know is that you and your life is getting a massive makeover this month. So October is your month of immense makeover, internally, externally, yourself, your life, on all levels. You're receiving a massive makeover. And by the end of the month, you will then look back and you will be like, whew, I feel like I just ran a marathon, but oh my God, so much has shifted and so much has transformed for you and your life that you will truly be amazed. Because with everything that is happening this month, and that actually got kickstarted with the fall equinox in September, and it just kind of accelerates throughout this month, by the end of the month, you will really re-emerge as that new you. So really think that phoenix is rising. You're really emerging from the ashes, spreading your wings, and you're re-emerging as that new you. So really work the energy. It is to your highest and greatest good. And I have a couple of videos that I want to share with you that can assist you with that. The first one is a light language activation to help you heal any emotional wounds and any trauma, so you can really cleanse and clear it. It will help you with the purging. And then also another video to help you calm down your ascension nervous system. So you're being activated. Your nervous system is being activated with everything that's going on. So that video, that light language activation to help you with the ascension nervous system can help you just calm it down. So both videos are in the description below, so you can check them out to really help you with that, because this month there may be a lot going on. And by the way, if you enjoyed this video so far, do me a favor, hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Maybe even share it with someone that you think could benefit from hearing this as well. But how can you really make the most of it? Is for one, work the energy on a day-to-day basis. Prepare yourself already that this month you may be triggered a lot. There may be some purging that is going to happen, and just set the intention that you're going to do your inner work, whether it's shadow work, maybe working with a healer, working with a guide, working with your coach or mentor, anything like that, or you just doing your own inner work. But you're really setting the intention to do your work to help you release and let go whatever is coming up. And then also be open to a new way. Be open to be shown whatever that new higher way is for you, and then trust that whatever guidance you received is to your highest and greatest good. Even though it may not make sense in the moment, but trust it, because it is to your highest and greatest good. Things are changing. So your path may also then change or evolve or change directions, or just be tweaked a little bit. Just go with whatever comes up and trust it's to your highest and greatest good. But the most important thing is work the energy on a day-to-day basis. Really take time out also on those key dates that I mentioned, with the new moon and the solar eclipse, and then the full moon and the partial lunar eclipse. Take time out on those days, and even in between, because in between the eclipses, there's a lot happening as well. So just take time out, listen to your body. If you feel like you need a rest or need a pause, or maybe get away for a couple of days, or maybe just, be on your own for a little bit, listen to that and then work the energy on a day-to-day basis. So thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you really work the energies in October. Now be sure to check out these two videos here. It's about that emotional healing, and also about that ascension nervous system calming down. So I really hope you have a wonderful October. Make the most out of it and allow yourself to be reborn and re-emerge as a new you by the end of the month. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.